At the French Master Gauge, we make it clear. Learning French is fun. Bring your dreams near. From bonjour to merci.
Bonjour, je m'appelle The French Master Gauge.
Now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you
Bonjour,
smile and
The French
say,
Master Gauge
join the
here.
journey, now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you smile and say, join the journey, now come and learn today. French way so bright. Language takes flight. Bonjour to merci. Learning feels so free. Step into our world, where each word's a gift. Feel the magic swirl, see your spirits lift. Lessons made with care, tailored just for you. In our hands you'll shine in everything you do. Dreams in every word, reach up, touch the sky. Learning isn't hard, you just have to try. Join the joyful ride, find your brand new voice. With the French Master Gauge, you always rejoice. French way so bright. Language takes flight. Bonjour to merci. Learning feels so free.
TheFrenchMasterGH.com.
Learn French the easy way.
Bonjour et bonsoir à tout le monde. While we wait for others to join the live stream, let me play the French Master song again before we add Monsieur Gamiti. I can see him at the back here.
At the French Master Gauge, we make it clear. Learning French is fun. Bring your dreams near. From bonjour to merci.
Bonjour, je m'appelle The French Master Gauge.
Now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you
Bonjour,
smile and
The French
say,
Master Gauge
join the
here.
journey, now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you smile and say, join the journey, now come and learn today. French way so bright. Language takes flight. Bonjour to merci. Learning feels so free. Step into our world, where each word's a gift. Feel the magic swirl, see your spirits lift. Lessons made with care, tailored just for you. In our hands you'll shine in everything you do. Dreams in every word, reach up, touch the sky. Learning isn't hard, you just have to try. Join the joyful ride, find your brand new voice. With the French Master Gauge, you always rejoice. French way so bright. Language takes flight. Bonjour to merci. Learning feels so free.
TheFrenchMasterGH.com.
Learn French the easy way.
At the French Master Gauge, we make it clear. Learning French is fun. Bring your dreams near. From bonjour to merci.
Bonjour, je m'appelle The French Master Gauge.
Now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you
Bonjour,
smile and
The French
say,
Master Gauge
join the
here.
journey, now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. takes flight. Bonjour to mercy. Learning feels so free. Step into our world, where each word's a gift. Feel the magic swirl, see your spirits lift. Lessons made with care, tailored just for you. In our hands you'll shine in everything you do. Dreams in every word, reach up, touch the sky. Learning isn't hard, you just have to try. Join the joyful ride, find your brand new voice. With the French master gives you always rejoice. French way so bright, language takes flight. Bonjour to mercy, learning feels so free.
TheFrenchMasterGH.com.
Learn French the easy way.
Hello, bonjour, bonsoir à tout le monde. You are welcome to day 3 of the French Master Workshop for French teachers. Please, Monsieur Gameti, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Very good. So, viewers, as usual, we have Monsieur Gameti here, who is my team member. In fact, PRO for the brand, and is going to give us the modalities as usual before we start. I know you don't waste time. The reason why I play the songs 3 times or 2 times is because I realize the viewers are just 10, but people who registered are close to 50 plus. So it's like a lot of people are not yet connected, and I don't want them to miss whatever is going to happen here today. In fact, today's live stream is very, 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 very educative. And with this, you don't need any agency. You don't need the help of anyone to apply for schools abroad, to apply for a job as a French teacher abroad. A lot. I told you guys I'm going for an interview today. In fact, I'm going to speak about that one too. And you know, when you are selected for such programs, the advantages and stuff, you understand. So stay glued. If you know someone who registered and is not connected, alert the person quickly, because we have 50 plus registration and we have 10 viewers here. Okay, I can see some people are connecting now. That's good. Ok, donc, Monsieur Gamesi, vous avez la parole. Monsieur Gameti, vous avez la parole. Oh là là, it's network freeze again, eh? Portia, if you could address my suggestion, the marking of French essay. Unfortunately, we can't do it on this particular workshop, so I will set another date for the workshop. You guys should help me suggest another day, and I'll see if it's okay. If then your new date is good, why not? Okay, we have to do that another time. I've planned this live stream already. Okay. As soon as I get some time, why not you do it? I think Monsieur Gameti's network is very bad, and while we wait for him, let me quickly play the French Master song again. Quickly alert people to join the live stream. We have 14 viewers here, which is very bad because those who registered are more than that. They are more than that, 50 plus.
French master gauge, we make it clear. Learning French is fun. Bring your dreams near. From bonjour to merci.
Bonjour, je m'appelle The French Master GH.
Now come and learn the way. Simple words to speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you
Bonjour,
smile
The
and
French
say,
Master GH
enjoy the
here.
journey. Now come and learn the way. Simple just speak. Hear the language flow. Step by step we teach. Feel your knowledge grow. Bonjour to merci. See you smile and say, join the journey now. Come and learn today. French way so bright. Language takes flight. Bonjour to merci. Learning feels so free. Step into our world, where each word's a gift. Feel the magic swirl, see your spirits lift. Lessons made with care, tailored just for you. In our hands you'll shine in everything you do. Dreams in every word, reach up, touch the sky. Learning isn't hard, you just have to try. Join the joyful ride, find your brand new voice. With the French master gives you always rejoice. French way so bright, language takes flight. Bonjour to merci, learning feels so free.
TheFrenchMasterGH.com.
Learn French the easy way.
Oui, allô, allô. Monsieur Gametier est de retour. We still have Monsieur Gameti.
Oui,
Désolé. Ton réseau est un peu instable. Hein?
oui.
They say Vicky said, "Let the marking of French essay be a bonus for us." No, I have another thing that is the bonus already, which is even more beneficial. Marking of essay is not a problem. We'll do it another time. I have another thing that's bonus already. Sorry. Okay. Donc, allez-y, Monsieur Gameti.
Ok. Bonsoir à toutes et à tous. Aujourd'hui marque le 3e jour et en même temps le dernier jour de notre atelier de français. Soyez la bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, j'aimerais vous rappeler de vous abonner à notre chaîne YouTube, la chaîne YouTube du French Master GH. Il faut essayer de vous abonner, puisque si vous vous abonnez, ça vous permettra de recevoir les messages de n'importe quel moment qu'il y a comment l'appelle-t-on, nouvelles choses sur la chaîne. Donc, essayez de vous abonner. Au programme de ce soir, nous allons parler de les études, comment l'appelle-t-on, du français en France et aux États-Unis. On va parler aussi des emplois de français, des emplois d'enseignants de français à l'international. Aussi, on va parler de comment l'appelle-t-on, comment utiliser un tableau numérique pour planifier efficacement une séance de classe de cours de français. Donc, il y a ce soir, le colis est vraiment lourd. Donc, soyez attentifs, cherchez de réseau pour pouvoir bien suivre le programme. Soyez les bienvenus et je vous souhaite un excellent atelier de ce soir.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Gameti. Là, je pense qu'on peut commencer maintenant. Okay, so the first item here on my list is how to apply for fully funded scholarships in the USA. The first thing you need to know is that school fees in the US are very, very, very high. The school fees in the US are very, very high. So you need to know how to get fully funded scholarship. That's in the master's programs that are fully funded. You are not going to pay school fees. Like the tuition fee is waived. And there is something we call graduate assistantship. Graduate assistantship is a very good way for you to survive in the US. What is graduate assistantship? Graduate assistantship is like you are being offered, like you are an assistant to a lecturer, okay? You teach French to level 100 people because you are a graduate student. You are doing masters, so you teach those who are below your level. But you're not going to be the main teacher. You are going to be an assistant to a lecturer. And you are going to be given allowances every month. That one is to help you survive. And they are going to also waive off your school fees. So you must know how to look for these programs. Don't go and apply for a school in the US and your balance is like $25,000 a year or $15,000 a year. How are you going to get the school fees to pay? Do you have $15,000? Well, there are student loan people who apply for student loan in the US, and when they go there, they have to be on that loan to apply for funding and stuff. You are going to suffer. And most of us, you know that a lot of people are going there to school because they want to go to the US, not because they really wanted to go to school, right? And not only that, people genuinely want to go to school. And when you go there, you don't have to go and suffer, right? Okay. So that's the basis. You should make sure you get a fully funded scholarship. And also, it's also possible, especially those who have first class, for you to apply for PhD direct. I'm going to talk about that too. So let's talk about US. After that, you move to France, right? Now, these are some of the things that these agencies are doing to take your money and stuff. And you need to know that if you have fully funded program, okay, there's no tuition fee, it's very easy for you to get your visa. Your F1 visa, your student visa to the US will be approved easily because there is a scholarship attached to your program, and they know you are not going there to suffer. But if you have a very big balance and you are not able to show a bank statement showing that no, you can pay, or you've paid part of your fees already in the US to show as evidence, your visa might be denied. So you get admission, all right, but you might not be able to go to the school. Okay, so let me share my screen and we start the work. Okay, I believe my screen is on now. So the first thing we are going to look out for is what we call Profelo. Let me go back. You look for Profelo. Profelo, like this. So this platform is what even I can see some people on Facebook, every day they publish this fully funded scholarship program. This is where they get this info from. And they copy, and you think they are doing something very huge. And maybe because you don't have the right information, so you can look for those things yourself and be posting. So let's go to Profelo. You need to create an account on the Profelo platform. It's a fully funded master's program, right? So you have to log in or sign up. If it's your first time, you sign up. If you already have, I have an account already, so you can click on login and then you choose your Google account. You can do that. So me, I have my account already. Creating an account is not difficult. Just enter your email address, create a password. So you can click on the search bar here and look for French. You look for MA French. Let's look for MA French. So let's see the search result here. You can see fully funded master's program in French. There is one here. Okay, it was published 11 minutes ago. Okay, no, 15th September 2023, and it's 11 minutes read. It's not that much. So let's click on it. There's universities you are going to use today. I have them already, but I'm showing you how you can look for, you can search for these things yourself, so that you will not say, oh, because the French master taught only 3 of these. No, know how to look for these schools yourself. So if maybe you are not okay with the state in which these universities I'm going to talk about, you can look for other ones, right? So I'm teaching you how to fish. Okay, so fully funded master's program in French. And they say University of Saskatchewan, based in Canada, offers a fully funded master's in French. The department provides graduate training towards a master's degree in French literature, translation, or language studies. So you go down, and Profelo is going to give you a direct link to the university. So you have some of the universities here. You have University of Memphis, Francophone Studies. You have the name of the university here. So you can even copy. You can even copy the name of the university. Then you go to their websites. When you go to their website, so a list of, you have Mississippi State University, fully funded, which you are going to do. So when you click on this, when you click on it, it's taking you to the website of this university, but within the Profelo platform. So you are not yet on the main university platform. So you can just copy this. Okay, Mississippi State University, fully funded masters in foreign languages, German, French, and this. So you just copy like this. You go to your Google search and you paste, and you look for it, and you are going to get it, the university straight. This is the university, right? Okay. So this means that no one should be deceiving you that it's very difficult to look for universities in the US to apply for, and you can do your own thing. So that was about the Profelo. Very good. So I have 3 short universities, and I have friends there already. Okay, there are people I even applied for, they even got admission, they left. Me myself, I've applied for some of them. I think one of them even sent me information for I-20. You know, but I have a lot of choices. I might choose to go or not. So let's go there. So I'm going to close the Profelo platform, Profelo, okay, profelo.com. Good. Very good. So let's go through the first university that I'm talking about here is University of Louisiana, Lafayette. University of Louisiana Lafayette. So when you go to their website, you go to graduate programs here. When you go to graduate, when you click on it, click on all programs. When you click on all programs, you come here, you click on master's degree. Okay. When you click on master's degree, it's going to show you a list of, we offer master's degrees in. Then scroll down. Look for French. You can see French, MA French. French, MA. So let me click on this. When you click on this, they are even going to give you what? The graduate coordinator, the person who is in charge of this particular program in that university. This is the email address. So you don't even need anyone to help you. If you have any problem, copy this email address, send the person an email explaining your problem to the person. The person will reply you and give you the guidelines. Okay. Now, let's see how you can apply. Now, additional application materials, things that you need to know before you start applying. You need to get a statement of academic purpose. We'll talk about that later. And those who registered for the workshop, I'm going to personally send my statement of purpose to you. in the group, okay, so that maybe you can see how it is and you tailor it to it. If you don't write a very good CV, a very good statement of purpose, you might not be selected because you don't have any good reasoning. Today's interview that I went to, there were over 1,000 applications, and they had to select 31 people. And imagine, if you don't write good CV, you don't have good statement of purpose, good motivation to convince the people that no, you truly have the capacity to stand stand out within the crowd. you might not be selected. So you need to write a very good statement of purpose. This one, ChatGPT can help you. So how can it help you? You don't have to ask ChatGPT to give you the statement of purpose. You need to write. When you write yours, maybe using a sample, or you write yours, you now go to ChatGPT, and then you have a particular prompt you enter with your details. Then ChatGPT will now help you to rewrite it or make some corrections for you. You can read through and make your adjustments. Very good. You are going to send them a writing sample. A writing sample is that when you are doing your first degree, you did project work in French. Okay? They say approximately 30 pages total in French. So you need to do it. You know, your project work might be more than that. So there is a way you work on it. You give like a summary of the major parts, especially the chapter one. The chapter one, you need the contexte de l'étude, you need the objectif de l'étude, question de recherche, l'organisation. You remove the organization, limitation de limitation. You add your literature review. The literature review, you have to summarize it. The main things they need to see there is the chapter 3 and then the chapter 4, the analysis of the data you've collected. And then your recommendation. So there is a way you do it to get your 30 pages total in French. It should be in French. You are expected to do an audio recording for non-native French speakers only. If you are from Ghana, know that you are a non-native French speaker. Whether you can speak French, blah, 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 you are not a native. French is a foreign language in your country, so they just want to see whether you can speak French. No GRE required. What is very good here is that, do you know the reason why I'm even encouraging a lot of people to apply for French courses in the US is because they are not going to ask you for DELF exam certification. If you want to apply for masters in France and you want to do a French course, you need to write DELF. But for the US, you don't have to write it. They don't even need it because that's not your official language. And another good thing is that advantage for US over UK is that UK, they're going to ask you for your English language proficiency, like as in they want you to write their exam from the British Council. US, they said if you are from an English-speaking country like Ghana, you don't have to prove your English language. You only go to your university. Your university will have to give you something you call English proficiency. Once they give you that, you add it. That's all. You are already good to go. And you should have at least C6 in your WASI. Okay, we are going to go into details. Now, this particular program, the application deadline are here. We have, US2, what is good for US2? They don't have only one academic year, like one admission. Like in France, they have September intake, and that's all, most of the university. But by US, we have fall application, we have spring application, we have summer application. But some of the university, they don't have summer application for foreign students. So we have the fall application and spring application. So the fall application, the deadline was 15 February. So you can apply for fall, but you can apply for spring, which is 15th October. So those of you already have your degree, after this workshop tomorrow, start applying. Okay. So when you click here, it says visit the program page. So let me click here to visit the program page. You can read more down there. So let me click here. It will take you to the program page. Now, the Masters of Arts in French is designed to provide mastery of French language and writing skills, as well as a broad knowledge of Francophone literature and culture, right? So we don't need all those descriptions. If you want to do PhD in that program, you can do it. That's the Francophone Studies PhD. So University of Lafayette, community goals, application information. That's what we need here. We will need application deadlines for admission only. So you have fall and then spring. Okay. Which I've talked about already. Now, about funding. They say funding opportunities such as assistantship, which I talked about already, and fellowship. So there are a lot of opportunities for you to get funding for your courses. Funding means that you have a scholarship. You apply for fellowship. I'll show you how you are going to apply for fellowship. You download the form on their website. Okay, when you download the form on their website, you fill it, you send to them. When it's approved, sometimes if you're not approved, there's no problem with that. So assistantship application deadline. Now for spring, which I'm going to talk about, 1st October, by 1st October, you have to send your assistantship application. This one, the assistantship application is different from the main application. So you do that one and you add it, you send it to your portal. I'm going to show you my portal or how to create a portal right now. You send it to your portal, and once it's approved, meaning that when you go there, apart from the fact that you are not going to pay your school fees, you are also going to get allowance every month. That's a stipend, okay, every month. So you have contact for more contacts, okay? So there is you have a phone number here, which you can call directly, okay, to ask for any information, right? Before we go into the main application, let me show you how you can do. There is a particular bundle for MTN that you have to do. When you do it, you can call this thing directly. How do you call it? You can call the US directly. I think it's on the MTN app. Achu, send image on my me screenshots the MTN app, man. Okay, probably I'll publish that process in the group, in the WhatsApp group. So when you do that, you can select USA Canada bundle. I think with 2 cities or 3 cities, you have about 30 minutes airtime to talk with someone in the US. So when you do that bundle, call them directly. Okay, you speak with them. Okay, I'm doing this, I'm stuck this way. What should I do? Or any other information. When you get admission to, you can call them directly on phone, or you can send an email to the person in charge of this particular program. So you have everything. You don't need anyone to help you apply for these programs. Okay. So that's about the first university, and let's talk about how to apply, right? Now that we have the program here that we want to apply, which we identify it is MA French, you go to admissions. Okay, click on it. When you click on admissions, you scroll down. You scroll down. Applying for graduate school. So click on apply now here. You have apply now here. Once you click on apply now, you click here. Another apply now is here. It will take you to another page, right? Where you have to create your account, right? You have to create an account. Account creation is just easy like the other one. So me, I have an account already. So let me log in into my account for you to see. So I'm going to use my account as an example. You can see Elvis Kosi Shati over here. So this is, you will see when you finish applying, please select international student. So application, I've applied for spring 2026. I've applied for first I've applied for fall 2025 and I deferred. Okay, I've selected but I deferred to 2026 because I was called for an interview for another program, which I prefer money over school. So if that one works, I will not go. But once you have admission, you can keep postponing. You request for postponement. When you are done with whatever you want to do and you are ready, then you give them the green light. So you can see I've changed from fall 2025 to spring 2026. Now you need to pay your application fee. I think the application fee here is $60 here. $60 for your application. You are not going to pay to anyone. You pay on the page here, right? Let's go to how to see your so let me see. I wanted to see the status of the application update view. Okay, so let me click on this particular application, so it will open the application for you to see. Know that if you are deferring, meaning that you are telling them you are going to pay another application fee. So you have review applications. So if you want to review something here, you review, right? But let me go to application items. Application items here, you see whatever you've sent to them. So they ask me, you have to give them what? College transcripts, okay? Your transcript from your university. So you can see my university here, University of Cape Coast. Submission status is received. And this one, you are not going to give it to them yourself. You are going to contact the admission department in your university. Okay, you send them the email address of the graduate admissions, that email address there, and they are going to send it to the university. So once your university send it to them, mind you, you are not to give it to them. When you give it to, when your university sends it, you will see submission status here as received, right? You can see this is the degree transcript one here. Application fee received. I paid my $60. So you don't have any excuse. So if you want to travel, it's about money. But if someone says they want to do this application for, they will take you like $1,000 or $500. They will just deceive you and then spend your money. Now you need to send your CV or resume. It should be on PDF. It should be PDF format only. So you can see my CV English. Me, I have two CV. I've prepared my CV in English. I have another CV in French, which I always edit all the time. So it should be in English. Your CV should be in English, and they say it's received. Fellowship application is optional, but it's going to help you get more money to make your life easy in the US. Okay, they say not met because I sent an application which was rejected. Why it was rejected is because I didn't fill up from their own portal. I uploaded another fellowship that I saw online, which was very good, but they refused. They say they want you to apply for their own fellowships. I will do that later. And because I might not even go now, that's why I even did it. So you see not met. Everything that I received, you see it there. Graduate assistantship application. That is very important for me. So I applied. This is mine here. Application for graduate assistantship, so that I can get that allowance every month. So you can see received at the status. International financial information form. This one is required when you are admitted. So they say not received because I've not requested for it and I'm not ready to resume the school. We also have official Lafayette immunization compliance. These things, when you are admitted, they will ask you to send. You click here and you download it, you fill it, you upload here as PDF. No problem. Your passports is also required if admitted. But me, I've sent it to them already. They should get it. So that's received. We have your statement of purpose, which I'll talk about. You can see statement of purpose for University of Louisiana Lafayette. They say they've received it. If they receive it and it's not good, they'll reject it. So if they said received here, meaning that what I've written is good. Writing sample. That's what I talk about, your project work. I've sent my project work, my writing sample. They receive it and they said it's good. Now, international proficiency exam, not received. And I don't need it because they said people who are from who are not from English-speaking countries, they are the ones who are supposed to give this proficiency exam, like how do you call it? IELTS and stuff, right? But when you are from Ghana, you don't need it. So there's no issue with that. Now, you need letters of recommendation from 3 people. Letters of recommendation from 3 people. And me, I've selected 3 of my lecturers. Okay. And you can see the first person here, they say sent, they've received it. I've sent the person the request. They are even saying the answer. The person sent it, but it didn't go to, so I click on resend. So send request. So the person will receive email that I'm inviting him to send me a recommendation. Okay. This one, they say completed, the person sent it. This one to say completed, the person sent it and it was received. And the date it was received are here. So you need letter of recommendation from 3 of your lecturers or 3 of the people you worked with. People who know you and are your superiors. Okay. Very good. The entry term. This application currently has no referral. So I've done the referral before. So if in case I was admitted and I want to change again, let's say the interview I went to today and it clicks BIM, and I want to go to wherever I want to go, I can click on request to update entry term. I can change to another year or another term, like that. So that is it about University of Louisiana Lafayette, right? Let's go to the second university, okay? The second university. Let me close Louisiana Lafayette application. Another university is University of Tennessee, University of Tennessee. University of Tennessee, Tennessee like this. Tennessee. Okay, University of Tennessee like this. Now, this University of Tennessee, what is very good about this university too is that you don't have to apply for scholarship differently. Once you apply and you are selected, you already, there's no tuition fee attached, which is very good. The only thing you are going to think about is your living expenses, like you need to go and rent your hostel and stay, you know, and there are student jobs you can do. Okay, once you have your student visa, you have jobs to do. Even on campus, you get job to do. Okay, so we are going to apply for, you click on graduate programs, okay? And you are looking for world languages and culture. Let me click here so that you guys will get. Hey, let me check on the stream if everything is all right. It's called Call Abroad on the MTN app. Very good. Yes. Please, are you guys seeing me? Is everything all right? Say yes in the chat if you can see me. My network went down a bit. If you can see me. Is it all right? Mr. Gamati, if it's all right, give me a thumbs up. I can see you in the coulisses. Yes, okay. The voice. Okay. Someone said yes. Okay, that's good. Very good. Okay. So let's continue. So when you click on graduate programs here, those who are calling me, they should stop. Oh, they are messing up the network for me. I'm using only one phone. So we have international applicants are required to submit additional documentation for issuance of I-20. When you hear I-20, you hear people saying I-20, I-20. It's not, it's just like your admission form where you have your admission fees and everything, the detailed admission fees. Okay, that's what that's a form I-20 showing that you are going to pay these fees, this amount for this term or for the whole year, or you have a waiver. You don't have to pay this and that. That's what they call the I-20, and you are going to use the I-20 as a proof to apply for your visa, right? Okay, so the fall application here, they say the deadline is 1st February. Okay, and the spring is 15th June. So you can still apply for spring. The summer one is 15th October, but they don't have summer for international students, right? Good. French, MA. They say the Masters of Arts in French is a 2-year program designed to prepare students for a variety of career options, as well as a PhD program in French literature and culture. We offer tuition waivers and GTA, graduate teaching assistant stipend or stipend on a competitive basis. Very important, competitive basis. Know that those who have, it's not like you should have first class before you apply, but those who have good CV and you even have first class, you have a very high this thing to get a GTA. Okay, if you don't have the GTA, when you go there are fellowships you can apply for on campus, so you don't have any problem with that. Your main head issue is for you to get the admission. Once you do everything right, you get admission. Students on assistantship receive teaching training during the first year and teach lower division courses their second year. Okay, you teach lower division. And if one advantage for all of us who are on the stream here is that we are teachers, and if your CV says that you already taught for some years, you also have advantage over those people who went to university and don't have any years of experience in teaching. Okay, that's why they say competitive, right? Now, program requirements. This one, the word languages and culture is not for only French. You have German, you have Spanish, and we have French. Okay, so this is for French. We are interested in French, but those who are interested in German, you can do that. So now you click here for the program requirement for all of those. So let's visit visit the French portal. When you click here, you visit the portal. So you can see French and Francophone Studies. That's the program course. MA French and Francophone Studies. So it's very easy. Those who did BA French, you've studied Francophone Studies, and you should have enough knowledge about that, unless you are skipping your lectures. And even training college people to also learn some of these things. So you read a bit, so a different way. So now these are the things you are going to do. You have French. Now you're going to select French major or French minor, right? Guys, so let's click on French major. So you are going to major in French. And let's, as for these things, you are going to read yourself. Now, program requirements. Let's click on program requirements so you know the requirements. This one too, you don't need DALF certificate to apply. Okay, world languages and culture, major, BA French and Francophone studies. That's the concentration. This one is for people who have degree. But I know that these degree programs in the US, most of them, is very difficult to get this thing. It's very difficult for you to get scholarship. That's why you can hear me talking about masters, right? Okay. So once you are okay with this and you want to apply, just click on graduates. Okay. You even have the handbook. When you come here, you have the MA handbook. This one, when you click here, you can download the PDF showing every detail, how you can apply for their school and everything. Every detail is there. PDF, the same as on the website. You can also watch this video, but those things are not needed. So that is it. So you want to apply, you just click here, or you click on request info or apply. Apply here, apply. You click on apply. I've not applied, but I have a friend who had admission, is currently there. I have another friend who was selected. He got admitted, but he couldn't secure the visa dates early, so his visa interview should be in next month. I think so. Yeah. So you can click on request info or click on apply. You rather click on apply. Please forget those people who are telling you that you have application here, which is free application in the US. See, apply for schools that have application fee and they have good this thing, and you are not going to pay school fees. So there's it. This don't apply for undergraduate too. Apply as international student. You see, international. So that's why you apply. Apply as an international student. Don't go and click on, if maybe you are in Ghana, you want to learn online. I believe a lot of people want to go. So if you apply online, meaning you want to be here and be studying online. Transfer student, meaning you are in the US already. You are from another university, you want to transfer. So we are interested in this one. So apply as an international student. So admission requirements and blah, 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 how to apply, visit your application status. So you just click on how to apply here. First year application process. You read it and you click on apply down. Okay. And every detail is here. Okay. Your official transcripts. This address you are going to give to the university, your university. If it's University of Cape Coast, you send them this address and the email address. And they should mail it to this particular address in the US, and they'll receive it and you see it on your portal. Demonstrate English proficiency. They say people from English speaking countries do not require that. Okay. Conditional admission. So you don't have prior learning, international copy, blah, blah. So that's it. So you can click. I think I have an application with them already too. So that's why they said update application, right? Or you check application status. If not, you should get apply here so you can start applying, right? If you have any problem, the phone number too is here. I told you MTN has a package on the MTN app already. Or you send them an email through this. And your university here too should send them your transcript. Is going to they will scan it and send to them with the university's email address, official email address, not your email address, please. Okay. Very good. Our time is going. Let's go to the third university, which is I bookmarked it here. That University of Mississippi. University of Mississippi, right? I've talked about how to create account, blah, blah already. So I have an account here. I've applied for these schools too. And I even postponed them too. Okay. So you just click, when you create an account, you click on your application. Yeah, I have an application with them already. So let's click on check application review status. So that you see where I am with this particular application. So you can see my applications number, every info, the date. The program of study is MA in Modern Languages. MA in Modern Languages, and the program here is French. So academic year 2025-2026. So I apply for spring 2026. Very good. They say transcript, the ticket, meaning my school sent the transcript and it was successful. They should send the transcript to this email address here. Your school, your university should send the email address, your transcript as PDF to this email address. And it will tick here. TOEFL score. I don't need TOEFL because I'm from Ghana, or IELTS. I don't need it. It's UK people that are asking for those things. I don't need it because I'm from Ghana and my WASI, I have C6 or above. Okay. If you pass WASI during your core English, you are good to go. Now, letters of recommendation. You are supposed to get a recommendation from 3 people like the other universities. So for me, 1 person sent, it was received. They recommended 2 and 3 not received. So we work on that. Resume, it was submitted, they received it. Statement of purpose, they also received it. So that's the application status here, right? Okay. And this one too, when you get admission, is full scholarship. There's something like school fees. Just for you to survive, you apply for graduate assistantship. And I'm saying that once you have these things, it's very easy for you to get your visa. Now, that was in the US. For France, those people want to go to France. Look for Université en France avec exonération 2025. Add exonération. Liste des universités exonérées en France. Exoneration is like, actually, let's be factual here. University schooling in France is not expensive. It's very, very cheap. It's very, very cheap. Looking at like the work, you can do some works and survive, you know. It's not that expensive. So that's what we call a droit différencié. So when you click on here, Campus France published that list for this year. Before you apply to any university, check and see if they have droit différencié. Okay, they have this. And the list should be, they have the list of those universities. I think these are the universities. So you check and apply to any of them. The application process, just click here. But you know, when you want to apply to a school in France, you can't do it on your own when you are from Ghana. You have to go to Campus France. Okay, they will help you do that when they open the portal. There's something we call Trouver mon master. That one, they have to open the application portal before you apply. So you don't have a problem. Just look for your university and the course. Go to Alliance Campus France, and they help you with the rest. You don't have any problem. Okay, so make sure you get the droit différencié. Good. But know that if you want to apply for a master's program in France, you need to write DEF exam. You need to have at least C1. Okay, C1. Okay. Enough of the school. Let's look for a job. Now let's look for a job. Stream. I want to see your faces before we start there. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to move to the next stage, which is to look for jobs as a French teacher, okay, abroad. there are a lot of opportunities for you, as I said earlier. And these programs I'm talking about, I have friends on the program. So it's not as if it's a try and error stuff. So please pay attention. Pay attention. And you don't need anyone's help. You don't need Elvis' help. You don't need any agency's help. All you need to do is to follow the right procedure, right? Okay, good. Let me share my screen again. Okay, good. Now, the first thing here is what we call teach with EPI. Teach with EPI. I'm going to give you all the details and how you can easily get it. So the first one, Educational Partners International. This is the logo. Check this logo. That's the right logo. Now, before you qualify for this program, let's go. So when you come to the website like this, you see for international teachers, apply to teach in the USA. So click here. And you have to create an account, right? You have to create an account, and then you have an account. Before you go to the account, let's see the requirements. Good. So teacher benefits, they are going to give you J1 visa, okay? J1 sponsorship visa. If you are selected, the J1 sponsorship visa is for exchange visitors. Exchange, yeah, it's an exchange program. Meaning that if you say you have a wife and children and you register all of them on the platform, you add their birth certificates, and you are selected, meaning that you and your family, your wife and your children, you can all go. That's one advantage of this program. You and your dependent can go to the US, your wife and your children. You can all go together. So it's very, very good. There are a lot of benefits, so you read that later. Let's go straight to requirements. So teacher requirements, they say applying is always free. Please don't pay money to anyone that you want to apply for. I didn't take money from anyone that you want to apply for this thing. No. Create your free account, okay? Create your free account and then apply. And we accept all teaching subjects. Very important. It's not only French, but I know that French is in high demand right now. French, math and science, and IT, they are in high demand now. Especially French. I have a friend who is on the program right now, and I have another friend who was selected just 2 weeks ago, and she'll be going very soon. So all you need to start your application is an email address, and you are going through. So requirements: you need to have a bachelor's degree or a US equivalent. So once you have your degree, you should have 2 years experience after the date of your first degree. So if you have your degree this year, you need 2 academic years before you can qualify for this program. So there are people who already have their degree and it's already 2 years plus. And you must be currently teaching. You must be employed by GES. There should be evidence that you are teaching in your home country. It's an exchange program because they want you to come and teach their people your way of life, different things. It's not only just a language assistant where when you come, you teach the children about Ghana to their culture and those things. So you should be currently teaching. And I assure you that the salary is very, very, very good with a lot of advantages. Now, what are the documents that you need to provide? Professional profile picture. Now you just have to take a professional picture to put on your dashboard. You should have professional references from administrators. That one, we will go to the portal right now. You see, you just do it, click on email, and your head teacher and one of your colleagues or another teacher, and then another superior, your supervisor. So people who applied from Volta region that I know, most of them, because I'm the regional coordinator for GAFT, I'm your supervisor. So you can send me, you can ask me, I'll give you my email. You send my part for me to do for you, because you know when you want to travel, everybody is doing it as if it's a secret, right? So you can send, and I can do the supervisor part for you as your supervisor, or your GAFT coordinator in your region, or CREF, your CREF director can also do as a supervisor for you. So 3 people, okay? References from administrators, 3 people. Your passports, you should have a traveling passport. If you are talking about traveling here, this one should not be a discussion. You should have a passport. Criminal record check, that one you can do it online now. It's very, very easy. Just go. This one, when you are done, you don't even need it at the beginning. But when you say police criminal record check, okay, for Ghana, you have the Ghana e-police portal. There is it. You check. We'll talk about that one later. So diplomas and transcripts. So your certificates and your transcript, you need them. Certified translation of any required document. So if you have another certificate from a francophone country or in a different language, you need to go and do translation at Alliance Française. They add it to the original, you scan and send to them. Another thing you need is what you call the certificate evaluation. They have to evaluate your certificates in their system to see if it's equivalent to the US certificate degree. And all our degrees here are equivalent to the US degree, but you need to prove it. For you to prove it, you go to this website called Spartran Credential Evaluation. Spartran Evaluation. Can you see this logo? So you click on it, Spartran Evaluation. Let's this one. Spartran. And one good thing about API is that when you apply and your profile is good for them, they will start giving you direction. You've not done this well. You've not done this well. Do this, do this, do this. They'll be sending you email. So be checking your email more than your WhatsApp messages, please. So verification services here. So admission to US educational institution, employment opportunity requiring certification, and then professional licensure and certification. These are the things that require you to do this thing with them. So you click on apply online. Okay. When you apply online, you pay. And I think, let's see the prices here. I think it's $65 or 25. Yeah, between $50 to $65. So when you click, then you apply. And one good thing is that when they say certificate evaluation, you are going to evaluate your WASI, the other document that you have. If you have, you pass through training college and you have your diploma and then your degree, you upload all of them. Or they will verify all those things with the same amount. So don't send only one document. If you have masters, it's another big advantage again. Send all of them. They are going to evaluate all of them at the same price and send to you within 1 week. Very good. Let's go to the portal now. Let me log into my portal for you to see something. I started applying, but as I told you, understand. So I'm actually not. Hey, this one that I forgot my password. Let's see if the password is correct. Ah la la, okay. So it's correct. Very good. So you can see my profile, Elvis Kosifiati. That's my face here. And they even selected this in Ghana. Good. Let's go to personal information. This is my dashboard, right? Personal information. And mind you, if I'm to submit all the things that are needed, like by now, I should be done with the application stage. So your name and those things, everything, date of birth, blah blah. Your passport, you know, you have everything here. You have a family information. This is where you say that you are married. Me, I'm single. You can see single. And do you have children? No, I don't have children. So do you have relations in the USA? No. If you have, you mention. If you have children, please say you have children. If you can be single and have children, or you can be married and have children, mention that so that you don't cheat. Your partner should go with you and with your children. Good. You can't do educational history, your teaching history, your documents and assets and this thing. So this is it. So the platform is Teach with EPI, right? Teach with EPI. So later on you do. Those people who registered, when you are doing these applications, please don't worry. Send me a message on the platform. If you have any problem, just take a screenshot or send me a DM. We'll work on that. Now, another one is TPG. TPG Cultural Exchange. It's also similar to the first one. It's also similar to the API. And with TPG2, you are going to do document verification. All of them, you have to do that. So with the TPG2, that one, what is good with this one too is that of API, okay? So you click on for teachers. So for teachers, and you click on apply now, or you click on apply now here. And the thing is that this one you have to make sure you have all the information ready, every document ready before you apply, because it's just one page application. It's not like API where you have 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So this one, this one 4 pages. So it's not that too much like the other one, okay? But they are all the same benefit. You still have J1 visa. So here you enter your last name, your first name, your date of birth, country, blah, blah, all these things. And you need, are you currently teaching in the USA? Number of experience. You save and send resume letter. You go to the next page too. The subject you want to teach. And French, you have ICT, Maths, blah, blah. You send all this info. So it's TPG Cultural Exchange. Okay? TPG Cultural Exchange. And you click on for teachers. For teachers here. And then you apply. Very good. Now, so that's about teaching jobs. Okay? Another thing here that I'm going to tell you guys, and I shared it too, is mobilité des enseignants. Mobilité des enseignants. Then you add OEF. You can see those volunteers, OES volunteers, volunteers de l'OEF. Some of them are in Ghana. They were in Ghana last year. Okay, in different regions. And I think there were 50 of them sent to Ghana. And there are 3 countries that are participating in this program now. We have Ghana, Rwanda, and Seychelles. Okay. Now the application is closed for now. When they open the application, apply, please. And this one pays well. Oh, you are working in Africa and they are going to pay you in euros. It's far better than even staying in the US. Me, I even prefer this. Okay, so that's the interview I went on for today, and it's very, very competitive. And you should have enough information showing that no, you are bold. You can actually provide. You can actually do this thing. Give a positive impact in the country you are going to. You need to write a very good CV. You need to write a very good resume. You need to have the right things, you know. Okay, so every information is here on OEF platform. You can see some of the volunteers. And imagine you are in Africa, the living conditions, the cost of living is very, very low. And if you are being paid in a foreign currency, you save more money. Anyway, me, I want money. It's not about the country in which I will stay. Do you understand? So you decide what to do. But you should know that this is very, very competitive. Okay? If it's your first choice, then I think you have to be fasting every day. And I will always advise you not to apply for only one program. Okay? So that's for Mobilité des Enseignants, OEF, OES volunteer. So that one, you are going to be employed as a teacher there. Okay, you can be sent to training college. You can be sent to CREF. They are training center over there. Another one, which you all of you know, I've participated already, and I think they even selected me again for this year. That is assistant de langue. Maybe I might not go. Assistant de langue en France 2025. So that one too, they will open the application in November. When they open the application, keep an eye on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. I even have a video on my YouTube channel on how to apply for it. Okay, assistant de langue. If you see me going to this program in France, that means I was not finally selected for Rwanda. But if I'm selected for Rwanda, I'll leave the France. Do you understand? So devenir assistant de langue. Devenir assistant de langue. You see that? Then when it's done, you have to go to a platform here. You type Adele. Adele, you add France Éducation Internationale. France Éducation Internationale. So you click here, the first one, Adele. That's the platform where you have to apply. But please don't apply now. The application will be opened in, I think, November, December. Okay, December. So me, I have an account. I've been as an assistant before. I was even the assistant ambassador. And as an assistant, former assistant, you can just apply for renewal of your contract again. If they see that they want to pick you, they will pick you again. If they pick you, you are going to stay in France for 7 months. And you are going to be paid, I think, 800 euros a month. But for OEF volunteer, it's for 1 year. And it's renewable to another year again. So you can do like 2 years in that country. And for that one too, they are going to take care of your visa, your flight tickets, and everything. And even my friend, we applied together. He applied for Seychelles. He selected. He's already there in Seychelles right now as you speak. And he even got free accommodation there because it's in Africa. Some of them too who were in Ghana here, they even got free accommodation. Because Africa, you can easily get those accommodation and stuff for free, or you can get an accommodation at a very cheap rates. But in France, maybe your 800 euros, 300 euros is going into rent already. Okay, you can also get free accommodation. Me, when I was in France, I was lucky. I'm a lucky boy. I got free accommodation, but I might not be lucky the next time. And it's not everyone that got a free accommodation. And the living expenses there too are also high. I encourage you to apply for all of these. This one, you must be a student. from level 300 going. Okay, from level 300 going, you are offering French program. If you are not offering French, at least French is your minor, and you can speak French, and you have at least that B1 level in French, so you can apply. You are going there to teach English, not French. Okay, so that's about this one. And when you check on our YouTube channel, you see a full tutorial on this particular program. Okay. Very good. I'm welcome back. Let me pick some of the. Oh, my crepe director is here, Monsieur Edo Agbesi. So you're welcome, sir. Let's pick some of the questions in the chat before I start adding people. I think our time is up. Can you make access to this tutorial after the workshop? Can you have access to this tutorial? Yeah, sure. You have access. You have access. That's Christopher. Having problem with the payment is not going to. Don't worry. You work on that. Okay. Is it for only those who have degree? For school application, please. If you have degree and you're applying for masters, you can get full scholarship easily. But for first degree, it's a bit difficult. You might not have full scholarship. You have like maybe 60% or 40%. And the rest, when you see the balance, is too much. Okay, so I advise you do your first degree here in Ghana, and then you go and do your master's there in the US. Vicky said it's Hello World. Okay, very good. It's called Call Abroad on the MTN app. Now you can call directly USA, Canada, and stuff. Canada now, it's a bit somehow, these accommodation issue, job issues with the new US policies is affecting them a bit. That's why I've not touched on that. There is a program I want to, please, I know we are late, but let's learn this one to at once. Let me share the screen. And it's very, very, very important. Okay. But this one, you need to apply, you need to write, okay, express entry, okay? Canada, express entry Canada, write express entry Canada, okay? Now, this one, you don't need anyone's help. No, let's see. No, this is the right website. Please, it's canada.ca. That's the right website. Don't go through canada.ca. Not this one. This particular one, canada.ca. Click on it. Immigrate through express entry. One good thing as a bilingual from Ghana is that you have a very high chance of being selected. Okay. Actually, me, if I'm not able to get I will get. I'm very optimistic. I will get, but if I'm not able to get this, this might be my second choice. Express entry to Canada. You need to write an exam called TCF Canada. Okay? TCF Canada with Alliance Française. Okay, TCF Canada is a French language proficiency test used to demonstrate French language skills for immigration and citizenship purposes in Canada. Right? So when you write the TCF Canada, you don't fail TCF. TCF and TAF, you don't fail. It's self-doubt that you can fail. TCF and TAF is going to show your level in the language. So after that, ça ressort ton niveau en français. Donc, after TCF, you should see whether you have level A1, your test score. Your score will show whether you have A1, A2. So the higher the level you got, the higher chances you have. So if you apply for this, it also expires in 2 years' time. So you need that. You need your first degree. You need 1 year, or as for experience in teaching, I don't think it's a very big requirement like that. But as you are a teacher, you have teaching experience even before your degree, it will be counted. Okay. But if you have at least 2 years experience after your degree, too, is good. If you don't have, no problem, you can still apply, you'll be selected. So it's not like Chinchina, you are going to be a teacher there. This one, you are going to get a citizenship there for your PR, okay? Your PR for 10 years. Imagine having your residential state stay there for 10 years is very good. And you also need to do language certificates, this thing, certificate evaluation. This one not for school, but for job, okay? The certificate evaluation, you have 2 types. Okay, so you click on apply for residence, or let's read about the program a bit, or you can read later. Okay, we have the Canadian Express. We have 3 types. We have Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Worker Program, and then Federal Skilled Trade Program. So the one you are going to apply for is Federal Skilled Worker Program, because you studied and you have some skills. The trade program is for people who have these like normal trade skills, like maybe you are a mechanic, you are an engineer, those things. So apply for this one, right? So you need to create an account. You need to create an account. So let's go down. So who can apply? When you click here, you see the requirement there. You can check your score and you'll be in this thing. You can create, now you create your profile to be on the pool. It's very important. You have to create. When you click here, you create your profile. And if you approve your application, so yeah. So every info you need here is on here. So you click on them and read. Because of time, I'll not go through this. You just go to the site, sit down with your phone and go through everything. If you need more information, ask me in the group and I'll give you the right information. And with this one, when we have express entry, they will send you this one. You can go with your family when you register. Yes, you are going to spend some money, okay? You are going to pay for registration and stuff on their website, not to anyone. And then you'll be called for visa interview. Once you go through that, you are good to go. Let's stop sharing. Okay. Someone said, what about universities in Canada with fully funded scholarship? Yes, we have. I said Canada now with the US bullying Canada. I'm not going to talk about that. The Canada too, they have fully funded scholarship. And I started with Profolo. On Profolo accounts, you can search for fully funded master's programs, French program in Canada. You get. Do you understand? That's why I started with that one, so that you can do your own search in any other country. Okay. So you check if you are okay with that. That's good. The reason why I said US is it's even easy to get jobs in the US too. Please, with the job application, is there age limit? No, there's no age limit for the job application. For OEF one, there's no limit. For the API, no limit, no age limit. TPG, no age limit. It's only assistant de langue. Now is for students, level 300 or more. Okay, or you can go and, if you have degree, apply for your master's for first year. You should have 35 years or below while you are applying. Okay. They say, when is application for OEF opened? I applied last year, September. I applied last year, September. And the results is they're supposed to send. We have 2 stages. You have pre-selection. Pre-selection is like, and this time they said they have a lot of applications. So it took them so many months. Up to, we are in April, right? Instead of the result being to be out in December, it came out in April, early April. So meaning they received a lot of applications and they have to go through and select the best for pre-selection. Now, after you are selected, your eloquence and then how you are able to answer the questions during the interview show whether you are they need you in their country or not. And then the interview board is made up of people from the Rwanda Ministry of Education, and then people from OEF. Thank you. Please, what of the family package you want to teach? Yeah, the family package, when you apply, you have to say it that you have a family. What about if you study as a distance student of UCC and your weekdays you are a teacher? Is it still needed to have 2 years of experience at the graduation? Yes. After your graduation, 2 years experience. Please, are you currently a student? Me? No, I'm not a student, but you know, I was a student last year, our last 2 years, and I applied for language assistant and I went. Me, I was on study leave. I did another degree before going to study leave. So when I went to study leave, I did BA French, which is the program I actually wanted to do, right? So as a student now, I was able to, and I was below 35 years, and I applied for language assistant. I was selected. Now later on, you don't even need to be a student again because I'm an ex-assistant. You can apply, right? You can apply to be selected. Or if you are doing national service, you are also qualified to apply, right? So national service people look sharp, and if you should be 35 or below. If not, how are you accepted for the assistant? And so a lot of people are confused about that. How was the Frenchman say? This one is Breno. You have to look sharp. Okay, very good. Now, please, the link. Click on the link, the invitation link. Okay, and then ask so that you can join me on the panel here. Let me post it here too. It's on the WhatsApp platform. There's a link. When you type this, you click on it. You can ask to be added here. So let me add Monsieur Gameti, who is already here. So click for the question and answer session if there's something you don't understand. Oui, Monsieur Gameti. Do you have any question? And I'm waiting for others to send in their requests. This 8:32. This is the last day. I want you guys to really enjoy what I've done. So our bonus here is how to, when they ask you, there is a friend of mine who made a very serious mistake during an interview. You were asked to talk about yourself. Okay, they say, présente-toi dans quelques minutes et parle de ta motivation, ce qui t'a motivé pour postuler à ce programme. Ce qui t'a motivé pour postuler à ce programme. Et yes, je m'appelle, Fiati Kossiev, je suis enseignant de français du Ghana. That's all. Hey, you don't do that mistake. Let me give you an example of what to do. So let people come in. So that will be the last thing you need to do, right? Okay. Well, Monsieur Jean-Pierre.
Ouais.
Yeah, so you have any question?
Non, je vous écoute.
Ok. Est-ce que vous avez une question?
Ouais. Oh, pas encore.
Ok. Merci. Ok, là. Maimouna Halidou, for the past 3 days, you've been coming and you are not able to speak. I don't know why. Can we hear you? Oh. Or is it the network that is that bad? Please, that's the link, eh? That's a link. Click on the link and ask to be added. Check on the WhatsApp platform. Nice, yeah. I think I had to remove my Muna. Hello, madam. Your mic is off. Mute. Yeah.
Yeah, hello, monsieur. Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
All right, thank you for this opportunity. Very, very educative. I have 2 or 3 questions. One for a friend of mine who he will be 40 years this June, and he graduated from UW last year. What you said with the EPI, the person has to have 2 years of experience after graduation, but he has been teaching French for 15 years now. That's in the private school. I don't know whether he qualifies to apply for the EPI.
Okay, very good. Is he okay? So now is the person having a degree?
Yes, please. He graduated last year with
Last
BA
year,
French education.
BA French
Yes.
2024. So we are in
Yes,
2025.
please.
So next year he can apply. Do you know what
Next
the
year.
problem is? The accounting from the date you receive your degree, the date on your degree, not the date you
Okay.
completed. That will be 2024 on the degree. Okay, 2 years after that. So now what he needs to do is that he should make sure the school, the private school gives him an appointment letter showing that he was like he's been employed. Do you understand? Employment
Yeah.
letter, appointment letter, the way GES also gives, the school should give him.
Okay.
Do you understand? That one shows that evidence of employment, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, is it the school that he was teaching 15 years ago or his current school?
His current school. And the previous school too, the previous school too, he can also request there so that he is going to add as a work experience, and it's going to be a very good advantage for him, meaning that he's been in the teaching field for a very long time, and it's going to be a plus for him. They want, you see, white people, they value experience than even certificates. Do you understand? If it's about certificate, do you think the Rwanda people will call me? There are people who have PhD, who have doctorates, they have masters, MPhil, 2, 3, who also apply for this program, but they were not called. But do you have experience? What have you done to make an impact in the teaching and learning of French and stuff? Do you know? And the years of experience to also count, and the different activities you've done for the promotion of your work to here.
Okay, so please can you see the level you want to teach? Let's say you want to teach kids, you want to teach primary level, JHS, SHS in the EPI or the TPG. Do you choose the level you want to teach, or is the agency that gives you the chance?
This is a very good question. Now they have 3 stages. You have application stage. When you are done, you give them all the required documents. If it's not up to they themselves will tell you that you need to send us these documents. When you send everything in, you are approved. Now EPI is going to have a session, a training with you. They are an agency that gives you to the schools. So they are going to give you a training, some petty courses for you to read. When you are done reading those courses, meaning that's a training from their side, and they are going to give you I'm going to do an interview with them, not any difficult interview, you know. Now, once you pass the EPI stage, they are going to send your applications to the various schools who need French teachers or the subject you applied for. Now the school has a board. It's in a district. Now, from EPI, you can tell them that you want to be in junior high, senior high, or kindergarten or so, right? So when you choose that, now the school board is going to set an interview with you. You need to prove to them that you are really capable of, you know, of teaching in there and making an impact in the teaching and learning in their district. So you have
Okay.
an interview with the board, and then you have an interview with the school. So I think most of them are in English, and only one will be in French. I think so. Yeah, but it's mostly there are people who would even do anything in French. You are going to do a
Okay.
presentation video to talking about yourself, your aspiration, your teaching philosophy stuff. Those ones when you are stuck in a way about EPI, if you are stuck somewhere and or you are at a stage where you are selected, you don't know what to do, contact me. I will guide you, or I'll connect you to some
All
of my friends who are there to help you. Yeah.
all right. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Who else is here? Okay. It seems people don't know how to send their request. So, patient stated said, "Yes, I'm really enjoying it. Just that the things you are teaching now are many and making it a bit complicated. Don't worry, the live stream will be available for you. You sit down in your room and go through very well. Okay. And do you know why there should be many? You should know a lot of things and apply for a lot of them. And surely, God willing, one of them will source out. One of them will be ticked, right?
Monsieur Yati,
Wait,
Monsieur Elvis,
yes.
you didn't talk about the jailboard. Jailboard,
Yes, so okay,
the
we'll
digital
talk about
e-board.
that. The digital e-board. Monsieur Gamiti,
Oui.
do you know what? We need to set another,
No,
we need to add additional one day, but from next
really.
week. So we think about that. So people can also continue the registration. So let's do the last day. We add up some things with the digital e-board because I think this school stuff has taken a lot of our time. They say Margaret said the proof of employment is not an employment letter or a pay slip. Very good. This is a very good remark. What I was saying is an appointment letter, not proof of employment. The proof of employment, the EPI is going to ask you later. Okay, they are going to ask you employment letter, like or proof of employment letter. But what I'm saying is appointment letter. Like the way GES, when the GES employs you, they give you appointments that you've been posted to this school on this day to do this. Then if the school pays you through a pay slip, that'll be very good. If not, some of the school they pay slip for the private school. Some of them they pay slip for their workers. You need to show evidence of payment too. Okay. So it doesn't mean what if you are not teaching the government sector, doesn't mean that you can apply. You can apply. They say it's a letter that should state that you are currently teaching a school year. No, the employment. I was not talking about employment letter. I was talking about appointment letter. Employment letter, you will need it too. That one is later. When maybe you are somewhere in the selection process, they want you to send employment. That one is your headmaster that will write it. It should be in a school letterhead and stamped on with a school stamp, right? The employment letter is different. I'm talking about appointment letter showing that you've been posted to this school or posting letter. And DES gives appointment letter. So the school, private school should also give you appointment letter. When is application for the API open? It's still open. It's open all year round. So apply. When you apply, it's up to you to provide the right document on time. Once you are done applying, they will contact you. I was not able to join day one and day two. Kindly help me know how to merge the audio created on day one. I can't do that now. You just have to watch the day one video on the channel. Okay, don't worry. I mean Kofi's voice and Ama's voice. No, this one is if you pay. If you pay, you registered for the workshop. You should be on a particular WhatsApp group now, where I'm going to share. Use your email address to share a Google Drive folder with you, and a tutorial video will be there on how to merge those voices. Okay, so just register. My PR just said we were not able to tackle one particular thing which I think is something that we need to do like for a full session, because it's going to help you in your classroom, right? For now, I think it's late, but next week we can get a date. Okay, there are some people in here. Christopher, let me add Christopher. Hey, as far as is play music, oh, Espoir. Let me meet her.
Oui,
Okay.
monsieur.
Let me hear Monsieur Christophe first, eh?
Oui, monsieur, oui, bonsoir tout le monde. Merci
Oui,
beaucoup
monsieur.
pour tout ce que
my
vous faites
network
pour
seems
les professeurs de la langue de
very,
Molière au
very
Ghana.
Espoir, please wait, please wait.
bad.
Wait. I'm muting you, but you are muting it back. Yeah. Mute your mic for now. Espoir, mute your mic. Okay. Let's hear Christophe. Oui, Monsieur Christopher.
Oui, oui, oui. Merci beaucoup pour ce que vous faites pour les professeurs de la langue de Molière au Ghana. C'est vraiment impeccable. Du courage.
Merci,
Ma question est à propos de statement of purpose. Can you share with us what goes into it?
Okay. That's good.
Thank you.
Because of you, I'll share it.
Merci.
Okay.
Merci.
So quickly, just 2 minutes. I'll show that on the screen. Statement of where is the statement? Okay. So this is the PDF loader that worried us yesterday, and it's still falling. Right, will come. This document is not that huge, so very good. So this is a statement of purpose. Okay. So I said, driven by a passion for French language education and my desire to make valuable contributions to French language teaching and learning in Ghana and beyond, I'm applying for the Master of Arts in Modern Languages, French. You need to state the project, the program you're applying for. So I'm applying for the Master of Arts in French, in Modern Languages, French program at the University of Mississippi. With my over 8 years, you need to boast. See, whatever you are able to achieve, tell people. Do you understand? Tell them in the statement so that they know that, no, this guy, you've done a lot. You've done this, you've done that. Even if you were a class prefect, say it. With my over 8 years of academic and professional experience dedicated to French teaching and learning, I see this program as the perfect push to advance my expertise, enrich my pedagogical approaches, and empower others through French language education. My academic journey began at a major college of education, blah, blah. So all these things. I can't say everything about my this thing like that. But that's it. After that, you add your email address and stuff. You add your work experience. So let me read this thing. Let me read this, the conclusion, right? They say, ultimately, my professional goal is to become a leading figure in French language education in West Africa, training future French teachers, contributing to French curriculum innovation, and expanding access to quality language education through both in person. Okay, so don't worry, you guys don't worry. I'll give you like a sample, okay? A sample of mine, but because of Monsieur Christophe, I had to share just a bit of that. I think it's gone. Monsieur Christophe, resend your request. Okay, thanks. I've registered, so I'll be waiting. Okay. If you've registered now, okay, I'll check that out. Monsieur Christophe, send back your request. So let me add Espoir. Monsieur Gamiti. Oui, Espoir.
Oui, monsieur. Je suis avec vous. Ça va bien, par la grâce.
Okay.
Monsieur, please,
Yes.
so my question is about the application fee.
Okay.
The $60 is equivalent to, like, roughly estimate Ghana cedi will be how much?
Oh, that one, when you search on Google, you will
I
get.
know it is.
Go to. I don't know the rate today. I learned the cedi. The cedi has gone up today, and the cedi to the dollar now is going in favor of the cedi today. I think the dollar now is about 14 cedis or so. So it's cheaper today as we speak than the time I paid. So you just have to check on Google, right? Okay.
So something like 14 times 50, right?
Yes. I spent about 3,000 plus for this application thing. So because it's not only one school that I applied for, and they are even calling me. I'm running away from them. Okay, so that's it. I want you guys to understand the thing in a very detailed manner. That's why I shared my application. Some people will never do that. Okay. So how did you see the workshop of today? Okay, I think our network is bad now. Let's hear from okay, let's hear from now.
Yes, Monsieur, I'm
back.
back. Yeah, I remembered a friend asked me to ask this question for him. The University of Manitoba in Canada, they are ready to offer him a fully funded scholarship for French, but it is a research base. But his degree project work was in grammar, because they are requesting for a writing sample which will be in literature and French culture. And his writing sample was in grammar. So he's quite confused, because when you go on the university site, you can see all the people doing masters and PhD are all doing la littérature, la culture, de la pensée. But his was in grammar. But that's what the university is requiring him to do. He doesn't know what to do, whether he should write a different writing sample in relation to French literature and culture, or he should use the same degree project which is in grammar to apply, but it's a research base. So they want literature rather.
He has to write another one.
Okay.
Doing this research on grammar thing, what problem is he solving?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this
You
of
talk. Is that talk
gram-
about?
no, I mean
It's
most of us in universities, we want to do lazy work. Do you understand? You want to pick difference between I, E, those things, and you are deceiving people. You are deceiving people that you are doing
yeah.
research. My research work. Do you know that the workshop that I did last year, that I went around the 7 regions, it was implementation of my research project.
Okay.
My research project was about the lack of motivation for French teachers to use IT tools during their French class. Do you understand? So after
Okay.
that, I had to do intervention. The intervention is what I went around to do. I was able to teach people how to use some of these IT tools to teach in the classroom. You know, do you understand?
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's a problem. It's a very serious problem that I'm tackling with that particular thought that I've done. And the research, when you say research based, we are talking about MPhil. Research based
Yeah.
masters is MPhil.
Yes.
MPhil is not MA. What we did right now, what those schools we look at when they say Master of Arts, is not research based. Master of Education is
Okay.
not research based. It's Master of Philosophy is research based. You need to do additional
Okay.
1 year to do research. And when you are given a scholarship on a research-based program, you should present a very good work that solves a societal problem, a problem in a society.
Okay.
Like this thing, French teachers, when we were in Ho or even Hokwe, as we say, people don't even know how to operate their smartphone, not to talk of using other IT tools in the classroom to teach. Meanwhile, we are in the 21st century, and the curriculum says that the teacher should help the student develop 21st century skills. And you, the teacher yourself, you don't master the 21st century skills. How are you going to impart that? So it's a problem. So I based on
Yeah.
what the curriculum is saying as my contexte de l'étude. And if you do a research, you should be able to explain yourself. Do you know? Can you see how I'm linking the points? The new curriculum says that the teacher should help the child develop 21st century skills so that you can be a global citizen. Now the teacher himself is not good or doesn't have the 21st century skills. How are you going to impart this in the learners?
Yeah.
It's a very big problem that you need to
Yeah.
solve. And this is for the government to solve. Me, I've done my part. And I've not sat down. And there are videos showing that I've done my part. And I'll leave that stage. The rest, you are also there. So at my recommendation, I've opened the debate for other people to also, so you can, based on that, there are other aspects of this particular problem that you can choose and tackle. Let's all do our parts, and then the problem will be solved. So tell him that he should do a very good research when he presents it to. So he should sit down. He can do it. He can do it.
Yeah.
And Manitoba is a French-speaking this thing community. I have a lady friend there. Yes.
Yes.
I have a lady friend who was assistant ambassadress there from Canada. I even interviewed her. Her video is on my channel. Her name is Abigail.
Okay. So I suggested to him that I was suggesting to him that maybe he can talk about how the L1, that is the langue maternelle, affects the acquisition of a French language. Maybe just a suggestion I suggested to him, if he can do a research on that. I don't know whether it's grammar or it's literature based. I'm just suggesting to him. So I don't know, but if he said so, then he has to do the literature work, as the school is demanding for a literature and culture based project.
We're actually not here for that, but let me just give you an idea. Let's say, example.
Okay.
I don't want people to take this thing in a very bad way, right? The Akan language, I think they actually don't use the R sound that much. True of us.
Yeah. Yeah, even the Gan. I'm a Gan, so the Gan too, we don't
even the Gan, you don't use the R like that. Meanwhile, the French language, the R sound is a sound that even the Spanish people, that's why if a Spanish is speaking French, you know that this person is from Spain or it's a Spanish.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You see, they ask for them, the R is too stretched. So it's like there's an interference between the person's like local dialects, the L1 to the language. And then you can bring the culture aspect there.
Okay.
Since they want the program here, the culture aspect is the culture. And the culture has an effect on the language now. You should see how to yeah. It's a researcher. Once you have your first degree, you are a researcher. So you can do this here. Merci beaucoup.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, Mr. Gameti. Today we are very late. It's even 9 p.m. So kindly wrap up for us and we close. But surely we just have to get a day. So I promise everyone here that next week we're going to have a just 1 day live stream where I'm going to talk about a digital e-board, which you all need to use in our classroom. Okay? And those people, when I was going around, I thought it's in some of the regions, not all the regions. Some places we had internet connections issues and stuff. So we are going to talk about that next week in detail. And it's going to help all of us. Well, Monsieur Gameti.
Okay, thank you very much, Monsieur Elvis Pseti. We thank you very much for this wonderful workshop that you have organized for us. The
network is gone. Espoir.
We may say.
Wait, so your final words before Gameti comes in.
Network is disturbing, so I was lost.
We are going to, next week we are going.
Hey. Yeah, Espoir.
Oui, monsieur.
Oui.
I said I really enjoyed today's workshop too. In fact, I'm being exposed to a lot. I'm going to educate others. So we are so much grateful. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love the fact that you said you are going to educate others.
Thank you.
Don't keep it to yourself.
But I thank God that we had a
This network problem. Monsieur Gametitu is gone. Okay. I think our PR has network problem. So, merci beaucoup à tout le monde d'avoir participé à ces 3 jours d'atelier pour les profs de français organisés par The French Master GH et son équipe. Et je suis tellement content du fait que vous êtes toujours nombreux dans le live stream. Je suis tellement content. I urge each and everyone to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You share the videos for others to also enjoy. My Facebook page has a problem. Okay, I had a strike. Someone hacked into the accounts and stuff. So please go to my Facebook page and leave a recommendation. There's a place there where you say recommendation. Leave a recommendation for me so that I can also be streaming on Facebook. It's because of that strike that I had to use YouTube. And a lot of people don't know how YouTube operates. So that is it. So I will make sure. Yesterday I was very exhausted. I was preparing for my interview too, so I couldn't edit the day 2 video and post. But surely I'll do that for you to have access to the edited version. But the live stream is still available on my YouTube channel. Click on subscribe and put on your notification so that anytime you do. So next week, I'm going to make sure I set a particular day. I'm going to inform all of you so you can continue doing the registration. Tell others to register. What you are going to learn is the digital e-board. It's very, very important. And when you use it in your classroom, you can see that your lesson is well structured. And when someone enters your classroom, the person will be very, very happy. I used this in France. It was very, very productive. I used it in Senegal. It was very productive. I used it even in Ghana here. It was very, very productive. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gamitis. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Gamiti. Okay. So thank you so much. I think the network is very bad now. So bonne nuit à tout le monde. Je vous aime tous. Bisous.